What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? As you can see, we are in a new spot, same room, new spot. Just kind of cleared out a corner because I want to make this kind of like my official filming area. You can see I have a little back wall decor, a little Iron Maiden, some eddies, my front of the line passes, and the map for Hornites. Hoping to get more stuff like horror-wise. I got a couple posters over there. I might rearrange the posters. I got a Belko Experiment poster and a Walking Dead poster. Might put them over here just to make it more horror, but yeah, this is the new kind of like, I'm gonna call this like the new Nights of Horror corner. So without further ado, let's get started with this video.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not locked in here with you.
You're locked in here with me!
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another video by yours truly, the Nights of Horror. I'm Anthony, and this week our topic is going to be HHN Wants. Now, it's been 2 weeks, three weeks since I've gone to the event, and I really want to go back. It's just kind of a financial problem right now. I got other stuff I got to deal with, so I might not be able to make it back. But if I get a chance, that'd be awesome. But this week I got a list of some stuff that I really want at the event in the future. Hopefully next year would be cool too. So let's get it started. I'm going to go from my top 5 things I really want at the event in the future. So number 5, I want more music-related mazes. By music-related mazes, I mean you know, I want like bands like Iron Maiden or Metallica or, you know, some heavy metal bands to incorporate into a maze. They did that with Black Sabbath and Alice Cooper, and those were just absolutely some of my favorite mazes, and I really want them to bring them back because we haven't had a music maze since 2014, so it'd be cool if they really brought them back just to experience that. I think Iron Maiden would be really cool because they can incorporate a lot of the eddies. A lot of their songs talk about war, so a lot of the settings could be like war zones and stuff. That'd be really cool to bring in. On top of that, if you have Eddie jumping at you everywhere, that'd be just so badass to me. So yeah, music related mazes, let's bring some of those back. That'd be awesome. Number 4, at the event, I want a lot more scare zones. Now, TLEV just put out a video as of this recording this past week, and they talked about a couple things that they were a little bit disappointed of, and one of the things was a scare zone. Now, the scare zone, I totally agree with them, because this year we only had 3 scare zones, and in the beginning of the park, since there's a lot of construction going on in the beginning of the park, the scare zone was very limited. It was from the front entrance all the way to where like the entrance to Hogsmeade is. And I was a little disappointed because, like, don't get me wrong, all the scare actors were doing their job. They were scaring people and stuff, but I would have really liked it if these if they would have just kind of extended the scare zone. Like, they have that whole area right there by Despicable Me and, you know, the Walking Dead maze and that whole other alley, Front Street and everything. They can really just kind of put more scare zones. TLV really put it into perspective when they said they can make 3 different scare zones right there. That'd be awesome. Another scare zone I really wish they'd bring back too is when they used to do it right there where the Mummy and Transformers are. That whole little area used to be kind of like a scare zone. They've done it a couple of times to promote one of the mazes when they did Silent Hill. They turned that into a scare zone, and a lot of the faceless nurses were running around with knives and stuff. So that was really cool. I just want them to bring back more scare zones. Like, they could put a whole thing in front of the Simpsons ride too. So I mean, there's a lot of places they can do scare zones, and more scare zones means more scare actors and more chances to get scared around the park. Number 3 would be more exclusive snacks and like food and drinks and stuff like that. Now, we have a lot of them as is, but I would like for, like, when Horror Nights comes up, like, almost everything in the park is Horror Nights kind of like related. Like, they already do the blood bags, which I hear are really good. They have the exclusive food truck in the back lot, which I hear is also really good. They do exclusive, like, little desserts, like donuts and cupcakes and stuff. But, like, it'd be really cool if you walk into, like, let's say, what is it, Krusty Burger, and they have exclusive Horror Nights stuff that you can only get at the event. As far as like every other restaurant too, that'd be cool if you walked in and you just get exclusive foods just related to the event. This year I was kind of bummed out too. I don't know if they had them, they probably brought them out, they probably were just not in the area that I found them at. but for some reason this year they didn't have the Halloween Horror Nights souvenir cups, which they usually do have, but I don't know why this year they didn't have, because I bought me and my cousin a souvenir cup only because once you buy the souvenir cup, it's free drinks all night, so I was like, hey, that's a good deal. On top of that, when you come back, I think it's like $1 just to fill up or something. But I was really disappointed that they didn't have Halloween Horror Nights themed souvenir cups, because those would have been really cool to take home and just bring back and stuff. So they need to bring more like Halloween Horror Nights themed stuff in their restaurants and around like vendors and stuff. Number 2, I wish they would do a lot more live shows. Now, we have the Jabberwockies, and before that it was Bill and Ted. They do have another stage right next to where they do Jabberwockies every night, which is at the Special Effects Soundstage. And the soundstage I'm talking about next to it is the live animal show. Now, I do get that it would be kind of a hassle to kind of change that every night, because that's already at one setting for the day, and to change it to something else completely at night, Thursday through Sunday, it would be kind of a hassle for them. I understand that, but I think they can manage it, or maybe they could just close it off just for that season. But I really think they can put another show somewhere else, or if they even set up a show off to the side somewhere, you know, something little. I know Orlando does like 2 or 3 shows. They do Bill and Ted, they do the Monster Factory or whatever it's called. They do like 2 or 3 shows, I know that, every year, and they I heard they're really good. So at Universal Studios, I would like at least one more show. That way we have something to watch when we get tired at the park. Don't get me wrong, I like the Jabberwockies, but 3 years now, I'm kind of just getting a little over them. I'm kind of glad this year was something different than last year, because I know the first 2 years they were here, it was kind of the same thing. So now they're moving on to something different, and I like that. And the last thing on the list, and the very last thing, and this is any HHN diehard fan would agree with me. I know TLEV will agree with me. I know a lot of people will agree with me, and this one is killing all of us HHN fans, because it happens in Orlando, and it almost happened here last year, but I don't know. I want HHN Hollywood Icon to run the entire event. Now, when I say Icon, if you look at over in Orlando, they have Jack the Clown. He was one of the main icons for a long time. They have the director, the storyteller, and the caretaker, that all have been icons at HHN. They're like the 4 main icons, the 4 best icons that they've done. When they did HHN Sweet 16, they all brought them back together and stuff. So we need an icon over here for HHN Hollywood, which would be really cool, because in my opinion, I think an icon is just badass. You know, someone who's kind of like the ringmaster, hosting the event, but at the same time he's out there running around scaring the shit out of people. I think it's badass, and I really hope that in the near future, or maybe next year, we start getting an icon, because honestly, I see the icons over there in Orlando, and I'm just kind of jealous that I don't get to go over there and experience it, which I'm trying to make a reality come true one time. So but yeah, when I mentioned like, oh, I thought we almost had one last year, and I'm meaning by the Tear Tram, because last year they did Hollywood Harry, and people were all thinking maybe that's the start of an icon, but they didn't bring him back this year. So guys, I just want an icon. A lot of the HHN community just want like a horror icon, just like Orlando. That's it for the video today, guys. I just kind of wanted to share to you what I want to see in the near future for HHN. Thanks guys for watching, for supporting. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I put up awesome content every week. That's anything horror related. I won't do anything else. So I have all of October pretty much planned out, all of November pretty much planned out, almost all of December pretty much planned out. So just tune in every week, guys. I have a new video going up every week. Make sure you check out my last video I just put up. It's the history of Jigsaw. I worked really hard on that, and I think it came out awesome. Stay tuned until next week, because next week is Friday the 13th. So that week I am going to be doing, this whole week I'm going to be starting to record and edit my Jason Voorhees history of. This month we're getting 2 history ofs. I'm going to try to pop up a history of video every month, but this month I'm doing 2 because of the circumstances. One is going to be, this month you're getting the history of Jason Voorhees due to Friday the 13th, and then also this month you're getting the history of Michael Myers due to Halloween. So just stay tuned, guys. We have a lot of good content. I might as well just give you all the videos. So this is of course HHN Wants, and then next week we're going to do a history of Jason Voorhees. The week after that we're going to do a Stranger Things Season 2, what we want to see. And then the last week of October we're doing, or the week before the last, we're going to do the history of Michael Myers. So stay tuned, guys. I'm really excited, and like I said, if you're new to the channel, hit that like, that subscribe. If you guys have been supporting me and giving me all that love, I really appreciate all you guys with the awesome comments, and follow me on social media and all the subscriptions and stuff. You guys are awesome. Other than that, guys, I will see you in the next video, and